So, here I am again, Sunday morning. Check this out. This is the way to fight the enemy. The word of the Lord stands strong. It's the armor of God. Ephesians 6. It says, "Finally be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes." Right here. "For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Therefore put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground. And after you have done everything to stand, stand firm then, with the belt of truth buckled around your waist, and with the breastplate of righteousness in place, and with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace." In addition to all this, take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. Take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. The sword of the Spirit cuts sharper than any sword. And pray in the Spirit on all occasions with all kinds of prayers and requests. With this in mind, be alert and always keep on praying for all the Lord's people. Pray also for me, that whenever I speak, words may be given to me, so that I will fearlessly make known the mystery of the gospel, for which I am an ambassador in chains. Pray that I may declare it fearlessly as I should. So, it tells you that there's an armor that you need for battle. And it talks about, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after you've done everything to stand, stand firm then, with the belt of truth buckled around your waist, with the breastplate of righteousness in place. The thing about the Word of God is it's powerful. But what I wanted to show you, I just want to start out with the armor of God. This is the Bible. Watch. No bookmark. Watch. This is how God speaks. Rise up. Well, that's not. Well, this is where it went. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 is where it says, "Remember your Creator in the days of your youth, before the days of trouble come and the years approach you, when you will say, I find no pleasure in them. Before the sun and the light and the moon and the stars grow dark, and the clouds return after the rain, when the keepers of the house tremble, and the strong men stoop, when the grinders cease because they are few, and those looking through the window grow dim, when the doors to the street are closed, and the sound of grinding fades, when the people rise up at the sound of birds, but all the songs grow faint. When the people are afraid of heights and of dangers in the streets, when the almond tree blossoms and the grasshopper drags itself along, and desire no longer is stirred, then people go to their eternal home, and mourners go about the streets. Remember him before the silver cord is severed and the golden bowl is broken, before the pitcher is shattered at the spring, and the wheel broken at the well, and the dust returns to the ground it came from, and the spirit returns to God who gave it. Meaningless, meaningless, says the teacher. Everything is meaningless. Not only was the teacher wise, but he was also imparted with knowledge to the people. He pondered and searched and set in order many proverbs. Searched out. He pondered and searched out. Searched out and set in order many proverbs. This teacher searched to find the right words and what was upright and true. The words the wise are like goads. Their collect sayings like firmly embedded nails, given by one shepherd. Be warned, my son, of anything in addition to them. Of making many books there is no end, and much study wearies the body. Now, all has been heard. Here is the conclusion of the matter. Here's the conclusion of all that, right? Now all this had been heard. Here's 13. Here's the conclusion of the matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the duty of all mankind. For God will bring every deed into judgment, including every hidden thing, whether it is good or evil. So, with saying that, that's the summary of everything. But I just wanted to show you that it says, remember your Creator in the days of your youth before the days of trouble come. So, see? There's other verses, and it's Ecclesiastes. So, do it one more time. Well, so where's Chronicles, Job